What's up? Welcome to Awake in Ink. My name is Colin, and this is another journal of my daily life as an aspiring artist. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Today, I want to talk about being happy now. So, I think all of us, we have these dreams, these aspirations to become better or have more in our lives. And for me, what I came to find was that a lot of these things that I aspire to get, I all I really have to do is work towards these goals, and eventually I will get them. This, where I'm at in life today, is an example of that. At one point, this was just an idea for me. This was something that I wanted. It wasn't something that I had. And I didn't know how I would get it or when I would get all of this, but I just kind of had a feeling that I would. And it wasn't just a feeling. It's not like you just want something and you're going to get it. It's every day I work towards that image of myself that I see in the future. So every day I do something that I imagine my future self that would be a part of him. So, for example, each day I'll either work on my artwork or I will create a journal or I will do something good, perhaps to help somebody. These are things that I imagine as the type of person that I want to be in the future. I want to be someone who's kind. I want to be someone who has abundance. And I feel like I can get all those things because every day I make sure that I do something that brings me closer to that. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is most people, we kind of look at life as, think of it almost like a train ride, and we're just waiting to get to the next stop. So I found myself kind of being motivated to get to the next stop, and that's kind of what would keep me going. So you get to the next stop, whatever goal you reach or whatever this exciting new experience is going to be in your life, and there's a certain thrill that comes with it. It's like when you buy your first car, or you fall in love with someone new. It's that exhilaration, and you feel this joy, you feel happy. You're like, oh, this must be what happiness is, right? But the problem with that is it doesn't last. So you may, for a short period of time, get this exhilaration, but then you start to think, well, I gotta look for something else, I guess, to relive that feeling. And it's just the train going to the next stop. You're like, all right, I want to get to the next stop. Like, that was cool. Now I gotta wait on the train. And life is like that, we're like, oh gosh, when am I going to get to the next stop? And what I came to realize is like it's such a waste of time, waste of life, that I know I'm going to get to the next stop, but in the meantime, like, why do I have to be, unhappy? Like, I know I'm gonna I know that I feel like I'm gonna get these things that I want because, like I said, every day I work towards this goal that I have set. And my goal is grandiose, but every day I work towards it. So I feel like just because you're not there yet, why do you have to be kind of unhappy? Why do you have to wait until you finally make it there to be happy? I mean, imagine all the successful people in the world. You look at them and you think their lives are so great. But imagine what a shame would their lives have been if they became the success, they got all of this, but before they got all of that, they just hated themselves, Like, what a shame. What a waste. You could have just spent your life being happy and just enjoying life. And so that's kind of how I feel. Like, as long as every day I work towards my goals, I feel like just because I'm not there yet doesn't mean that I have to be miserable. I can still be happy. So that's what I'm doing. Like, I'm very impatient, so I don't want to wait to be happy. I'm just like, no, I'll get there. But in the meantime, I'm just going to be happy. And it's like, you don't even have to wait. Like, I wake up, I just go about my day, I do just at least one thing. I mean, if you could do more, awesome. But you just do one thing that brings you closer to your ideal self. And then you just go to bed. Like, there's no waiting. I just go about my day, and I keep myself, make sure I'm happy, and I keep myself, I love myself, and then at the end of the night, I just go to bed and wake up and just do it all again. There's no waiting, it's just, I'm just living and just being happy. And one day I'm gonna wake up and I'll be there. So that's the lesson I kind of want to hope to tell people is you have the capacity to become really great, and it takes work, but as long as you're willing to put in the work, as long as you want it bad enough, you have enough hunger, just every day, just do a little something for your future self. And then the rest of the time, just be happy, It's a tough world out there. I know it's hard. It's hard for everyone, including myself. But there's enough problems out there. There's enough, negative energy out there. I want to be someone who has light. I want to be more of a positive influence, because we have plenty of negative influences. And that's what I want. I want to hopefully inspire others bring positive energy to them so that maybe they themselves can do the same and just be the light for others. We have enough. So let's start shining some light on all this darkness that's around us. Okay, well, that's all I got for today. I wish you the best on your journey. I love you all. Colin out.